In the quiet rhythm of the natural world, some creatures seem to carry the very soul of beauty in their wings. With colors that rival the sunset and movements as fluid as wind over water, these birds are nature's quiet masterpieces, each one a story of wonder, mystery, and grace. In today's video, we invite you on a gentle journey across skies, forests, and distant islands to witness the 15 most beautiful birds on planet Earth. Let your senses open. Let curiosity guide you. The marvels waiting to be seen are not just birds, they are dreams in flight. Then don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an adventure into the unknown. Let's explore the secrets of our world together. The first bird we will discuss today is the Wilson's bird of paradise. Wilson's bird of paradise, Cicinurus respublica, is one of the most visually captivating birds on the planet, known for its vibrant coloration and elaborate courtship displays. Endemic to the remote Indonesian islands of Waigeo and Batanta in the Raja Ampat archipelago, this species resides in lowland and hill tropical rainforests, often at elevations between 300 and 1,200 meters. These rainforests offer a rich canopy, dense undergrowth, and plentiful fruit trees, creating a perfect habitat for the bird's secretive lifestyle. The male Wilson's bird of paradise is a small bird, measuring around 16 centimeters in length. But what it lacks in size, it makes up for in color. Its brilliant features include a turquoise blue bear crown with a unique black cross pattern, a bright yellow neck cape, a crimson back, and a green breast. The tail is especially distinctive, ending in two spiral-shaped wire-like feathers that curl outward, giving the bird a surreal appearance. In contrast, the female is brownish olive, with more subdued colors to blend in with her surroundings, a useful adaptation for nesting. The bird's behavior is as remarkable as its looks. Males are territorial and maintain small display courts on the forest floor. They carefully clean these areas, removing leaves and twigs to create a tidy stage for their courtship dance. At dawn, the male performs an elaborate series of hops, flutters, and wing flicks, showing off his vivid colors in the filtered light of the forest. The diet of Wilson's bird of paradise consists mostly of fruits like figs, along with insects and small arthropods. It forages in the lower canopy and understory, staying close to the dense vegetation that provides both food and shelter. Nesting behavior is managed entirely by the female. After mating, she builds a small, cup-shaped nest hidden in thick foliage or vines. She lays a single egg and cares for the chick without any assistance from the male, following the typical polygynous pattern seen in many bird of paradise species. The resplendent quetzal, Phaeromachus mochino, is a striking bird renowned for its dazzling plumage and symbolic significance in Central American culture. Found primarily in the cloud forests of Guatemala, Costa Rica, southern Mexico, Honduras, and Panama. This bird inhabits high-altitude forests, usually between 1,200 and 3,000 meters above sea level. These environments are cool, moist, and often shrouded in mist, perfect for the quetzal's secretive lifestyle. The male quetzal is particularly stunning, with a shimmering emerald green body, deep red chest, and golden green crest. Its most remarkable feature is its tail, two long streaming feathers that can reach up to 65 centimeters in length, used during the breeding season to attract females. Females, though less flamboyant, are still elegant, with green plumage and a grayish breast. Both sexes have large, dark eyes and yellow beaks. Resplendent quetzals are largely frugivorous, with wild avocados and other small fruits making up the bulk of their diet. Their beaks are adapted for plucking fruits from trees, but they also consume insects, lizards, and small frogs, especially when feeding chicks. Quetzals are excellent flyers and often hover briefly while picking fruit, aided by their broad wings and light bodies. Breeding season usually runs from March to June. Pairs work together to excavate nesting holes in decaying trees or use abandoned woodpecker nests. They typically lay 2 pale blue eggs and take turns incubating them. The chicks fledge in about 3 weeks. Due to their reliance on mature forests and specific nesting conditions, quetzals are sensitive to deforestation and environmental disruption. The ribbon-tailed Astrapia, Astrapia majestic, is one of the most visually spectacular members of the bird of paradise family, native to the high mountain forests of Papua New Guinea. Found at elevations ranging from 1,800 to 3,500 meters, this species inhabits cool montane forests, mossy cloud forests, and alpine edges, where it can remain relatively hidden in the thick vegetation. These areas are rich in fruit-bearing trees and host a wide variety of insects, offering ideal conditions for the bird's foraging needs. Male ribbon-tailed Astropaeus are renowned for their extravagant appearance. Their body is primarily velvety black, with iridescent greenish-blue highlights on the head and nape. However, their most striking feature is their namesake tail. Two long, white, ribbon-like feathers that can extend over 3 times the bird's body length, making it the bird with the longest tail feathers relative to body size. These ribbons trail gracefully as the bird moves or flies, creating a dramatic visual display. Females, in contrast, are more modest in appearance, with dark brown plumage and a shorter tail. This species is primarily frugivorous, feeding on a variety of forest fruits, especially figs, but it also consumes insects and other small invertebrates. It forages mainly in the canopy, but is also known to descend to lower branches when food is abundant. The ribbon-tailed Astrapia is typically solitary or seen in pairs, and like many birds of paradise, the male engages in courtship displays to attract females, showcasing his brilliant plumage and sweeping tail in impressive aerial performances. The mandarin duck, Aix galliculata, is widely regarded as one of the most beautiful waterfowl species in the world. Native to East Asia, particularly China, Japan, Korea, and parts of Russia, this duck thrives in wooded wetlands, slow-moving rivers, ponds, and lakes surrounded by forests. It prefers areas with plenty of aquatic vegetation and overhanging trees, which offer food, nesting sites, and protection. The male mandarin duck is especially admired for its vibrant, multicolored plumage. It features an orange face with a white crescent above the eye, a deep red bill, a green and purple iridescent crest, and striking orange sails feather extensions that stand upright on its back. In contrast, the female is more subtly colored, with a gray-brown body, white eye ring, and delicate speckling that helps her blend into the environment, especially while nesting. Mandarin ducks are omnivorous, feeding on a varied diet that includes seeds, aquatic plants, snails, insects, and small fish. They are dabbling ducks, meaning they feed by tipping forward in the water rather than diving. During breeding season, they nest in tree cavities, often several meters above the ground or water. After hatching, the ducklings leap from the nest to the ground below, an incredible behavior that rarely results in injury due to their lightweight bodies and soft landing spots. These ducks are generally monogamous during the breeding season and are often seen in pairs. In Chinese culture, they are symbols of love and fidelity, frequently featured in art and wedding traditions. While wild populations have declined in some regions due to habitat loss, mandarin ducks have been successfully introduced to parts of Europe where feral populations are now thriving. The Indian peacock, Pavo cristatus, also known as the Indian peafowl, is one of the most iconic and recognizable birds in the world. Native to the Indian subcontinent, it is found across India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Nepal, and parts of Bangladesh. It thrives in a variety of habitats, including open forests, scrublands, farmlands, and even near human settlements. The peacock's adaptability has allowed it to coexist with humans for centuries, often roaming temple grounds, parks, and rural villages. The male peacock is famous for its stunning appearance. Its body is covered in iridescent blue-green plumage, and its crown is topped with a fan-like crest of feathers. The most striking feature is the extravagant train, long upper tail coverts adorned with vivid eye-like patterns called ocelli. These feathers can reach up to 2 meters in length and are used in elaborate courtship displays. During mating season, the male fans out its train into a magnificent fan, vibrating it to create a rustling sound while strutting and calling to attract females. The female, called a peahen, lacks the long train and is more subtly colored in shades of brown, green, and white. This provides excellent camouflage while nesting and raising chicks. Peafowl are omnivores, feeding on seeds, insects, small reptiles, and fruits. They forage on the ground and roost in tall trees at night for protection from predators. Indian peafowl are social birds, often seen in small groups. Their loud calls, especially during the monsoon, serve both as communication and territorial markers. They are also revered in Indian culture, frequently appearing in mythology, art, and folklore. The Victoria-crowned pigeon, Gurra victoria, is a magnificent and stately bird native to the lowland rainforests of northern New Guinea, particularly in regions of Papua and surrounding islands. As one of the largest and most visually striking pigeons in the world, it thrives in humid, swampy tropical forests, often near riverbanks and mangrove-lined areas. These pigeons prefer the shaded forest floor, where they can forage peacefully among the leaf litter. This bird is easily recognized by its elegant appearance. It features a soft blue-gray body, rich maroon chest, and a striking white-tipped lacy crest that fans out like a delicate crown, hence the name. Its eyes are a vivid red, which contrasts beautifully with its plumage and gives it a piercing, intelligent look. Adults can grow up to 74 centimeters long and weigh over 2 kilograms, making them similar in size to a domestic chicken. Victoria crowned pigeons are ground-dwelling birds that move gracefully, walking slowly while pecking for food. Their diet consists mainly of fallen fruits, berries, seeds, and sometimes snails or insects. They are known to favor figs and other soft tropical fruits. These pigeons are social animals, often seen in small groups of 2 to 10 individuals, and are generally calm and non-aggressive. During courtship, the male performs a low bow and emits deep, echoing, cooing sounds to impress the female. Both parents share responsibilities when it comes to nesting. They build flat nests of twigs and trees, or dense shrubs, where the female typically lays a single white egg. Both males and females take turns incubating the egg and caring for the chick after it hatches. The lilac-breasted roller, Coracius caudatus, is one of the most brilliantly colored birds found in sub-Saharan Africa. Its dazzling plumage features a mix of sky blue, turquoise, green, and lilac tones, making it a favorite among birdwatchers and wildlife photographers. Its chest is a soft lilac purple that fades into a vibrant blue belly, while its wings are electric blue with black tips, creating a stunning display when the bird is in flight. The tail sports elongated feathers that trail elegantly behind during glides and rolls. This species is commonly found in open savannas, woodlands, grasslands, and bushy regions throughout eastern and southern Africa. Unlike many forest birds, the lilac-breasted roller avoids densely wooded areas and prefers habitats where tall perches such as acacia trees, telephone poles, or fences are available. These elevated spots serve as perfect lookout points for spotting prey. The lilac-breasted roller is an insectivore, feeding primarily on beetles, grasshoppers, crickets, and small reptiles or amphibians. It hunts by watching from a perch and swooping down rapidly to snatch prey from the ground. Its flight is strong and direct, often accompanied by rolling and diving maneuvers, which are most often seen during courtship displays or territorial defense, hence the name roller. This bird is monogamous and nests in natural tree cavities or abandoned woodpecker holes. Both parents share incubation and chick rearing duties. Though common in many areas, the lilac-breasted roller is still protected in some regions due to its popularity in the wildlife trade. It also holds cultural significance in various African traditions, symbolizing peace, love, and unity. The golden pheasant. The golden pheasant, Chrysolophus pictus, also known as the Chinese pheasant, is one of the most vividly colored and ornamental birds in the world. Native to the dense mountain forests of western China, especially in the provinces of Sichuan and Shaanxi, this bird prefers dark, quiet woodland habitats with thick undergrowth and bamboo thickets. It is a shy, ground-dwelling species that often remains hidden despite its bright coloration.
This is probably the most colorful bird in the world. This particular species is especially known in Chinese art because it's from China, dating back 3,000 years in Chinese art.
The male golden pheasant is renowned for its spectacular appearance. It boasts a golden yellow crest that extends down the back of the neck like a cape, a deep red body, dark green upper back, and striking blue wings. Its face is pale yellow, while the long tail feathers are marked with fine brown and black barring, adding elegance and balance. One of the most iconic features is the orange cape or ruff around the neck, which can be fanned out like a halo during courtship displays. Females, in contrast, are much more camouflaged, with brown and buff plumage that helps them blend into the forest floor while nesting. Golden pheasants are omnivorous, feeding on a diet of grains, berries, leaves, seeds, and insects. They forage mainly on the ground, but will occasionally fly into low trees to roost or escape predators. Despite their vibrant colors, males are not strong flyers and prefer to run quickly through dense brush when threatened. During mating season, the male performs elaborate displays, puffing out his cape, strutting, and making short vocalizations to attract females. After mating, the female lays 5 to 12 eggs in a ground nest, which she incubates alone. The chicks hatch precocial, able to run and feed shortly after birth, an important survival trait in their hidden forest environment. The rainbow lorikeet. Trichoglossus mollucanus, is a dazzling and energetic parrot native to Australia and parts of eastern Indonesia and Papua New Guinea. It thrives in coastal regions, open forests, woodlands, and suburban areas, often seen flitting among eucalyptus trees, flowering shrubs, and backyard gardens. These birds are highly adaptable and have become common residents in parks and cities, especially where flowering plants are abundant. True to its name, the rainbow lorikeet is an explosion of color. Its head is deep blue with streaks of violet. The breast is bright orange-red, and the belly is a rich green with yellow markings. The wings and back are mainly green, while the beak is orange and the eyes are red, creating a vivid palette that stands out even in lush environments. Their feathers are soft and glossy, giving them a sleek, well-groomed appearance. Rainbow lorikeets are nectarivores, feeding primarily on nectar and pollen from flowering trees such as eucalyptus, bottlebrush, and grevillea. Their specialized brush-tipped tongues allow them to extract nectar efficiently. They also consume fruits, berries, and occasionally insects. Their feeding habits make them important pollinators in their ecosystems. These birds are highly social and vocal, often forming noisy flocks that communicate through a variety of squawks and chattering calls. They mate for life and exhibit strong pair bonds. Nesting usually occurs in tree hollows, where the female lays 1 to 3 eggs. Both parents share incubation and feeding duties. Their playful behavior, brilliant colors, and bold personality make the rainbow lorikeet one of Australia's most beloved bird species. The spatule-tail hummingbird, Lotogesia mirabilis, also known as the marvelous spatule-tail, is one of the most unique and rare hummingbirds in the world. Endemic to a small region in northern Peru, specifically in the Rio Utcubamba Valley of the Andes Mountains, this bird inhabits humid montane cloud forests, forest edges, and shrubby slopes between 1,800 and 2,800 meters above sea level. Due to its limited range and specialized habitat, it is considered endangered and highly vulnerable to habitat destruction. What truly sets the spatule tail apart is its extraordinary tail. The male features just 4 tail feathers, but 2 of them are elongated and end in large violet-blue discs, or spatulas, that can be rotated and twirled independently. These spectacular feathers can measure more than twice the bird's body length and are used during courtship displays to impress females. Males perform a dramatic U-shaped hovering flight in front of females, swinging their spatula-tipped feathers in mesmerizing patterns. The rest of the male's plumage includes a white underbelly, green back, and an iridescent turquoise-blue throat. Females are smaller and lack the ornate tail, but are still beautiful, with more muted green and white plumage. Spatule tails feed almost exclusively on nectar, favoring flowering shrubs like Inga and Baccharis. Their long, slender bills and brush-tipped tongues are perfect for accessing deep tubular flowers. Insects also form a small part of their diet, providing essential protein, especially during nesting season. The spatule tail's tiny size and fast metabolism require it to feed frequently throughout the day, making its presence a constant, glittering blur among the blooms of its mountainous forest home. The Indian paradise flycatcher, Terpsiphone paradisi, is a captivating and elegant bird widely admired for its delicate beauty and flowing tail feathers. Found across the Indian subcontinent and parts of Central Asia and Southeast Asia, it inhabits deciduous forests, wooded gardens, bamboo groves, and well-shaded parks. This bird prefers habitats rich in tree cover and near water sources, offering both nesting sites and abundant insect prey. The male of the species is especially striking, with 2 distinct color morphs, rufous and white. In the rufous morph, the back and wings are a warm chestnut color, while in the white morph, the body is pure white with a contrasting black head and crest. Both types feature a glossy black head, prominent crest, and 2 extraordinarily long ribbon-like tail feathers that trail behind them during flight. These tail feathers can be up to 30 centimeters long and add a dramatic elegance to their aerial movements. Females are smaller, lack the long tail streamers, and are generally rufous above, with grayish underparts and a shorter tail. The Indian paradise flycatcher is an agile insectivore, catching insects mid-air in impressive aerial sallies. It perches quietly and watches for prey, then darts out with rapid, graceful maneuvers to snatch flying insects like flies, moths, and beetles. This feeding style makes it a highly effective predator in its ecological niche. Breeding takes place during the summer monsoon. The nest is a small, cup-shaped structure built high in the fork of a tree, camouflaged with moss and spider webs. Both parents share in incubation and chick feeding duties, displaying a strong pair bond and devoted parental care. The malachite kingfisher, Corythornis cristatus, is a small, vibrant bird that brings a flash of color to rivers, lakes, and wetlands across sub-Saharan Africa. Found from Senegal to Ethiopia and down to South Africa, this kingfisher favors slow-moving or still freshwater habitats, particularly those lined with reeds, aquatic plants, and low overhanging vegetation. Its preference for such habitats allows it to remain relatively hidden despite its vivid colors. This tiny bird measures only about 13 centimeters, 5 inches, in length. Yet it captivates onlookers with its brilliant plumage. Its back and wings shimmer in a bright electric blue, while the crown and crest display an iridescent cobalt hue with black streaks. The underparts are a warm orange rust color, and its long, sharp bill, bright red in adults, is ideal for catching prey. The legs are also red, and its short tail adds to its compact, streamlined appearance. The malachite kingfisher primarily feeds on small aquatic animals such as fish, aquatic insects, crustaceans, and tadpoles. It hunts by perching low above water, patiently waiting for prey. Once it spots a potential meal, it dives swiftly and accurately into the water to snatch it, often returning to its perch to consume the catch. These birds are solitary and territorial, especially during the breeding season. They excavate nesting tunnels in riverbanks, which can be up to 1 meter long. The female lays several eggs in the chamber at the tunnel's end. Both parents share incubation and feeding duties, ensuring the survival of the young in their cozy, hidden burrow. The toko toucan, Ramphastos toko, is the largest and most recognizable member of the toucan family. Native to South America, it inhabits a variety of landscapes, including tropical forests, savannas, open woodlands, gallery forests, and even agricultural areas. Though often associated with dense rainforests, the toko toucan prefers open habitats near forest edges where fruiting trees are abundant. What makes the toko toucan so iconic is its oversized bill, which can measure up to 7.5 inches, 19 centimeters long, almost the same length as its body. The bill is orange-yellow with a black tip, and although it looks heavy, it is lightweight due to its hollow, honeycomb-like structure. This bill helps the bird reach fruit on high branches, regulate body temperature, and even engage in playful behavior such as beak fencing with other toucans. The rest of the toko toucan's body is equally striking. Its plumage is mostly black, with a white throat and upper breast. Around its eye is a ring of vivid blue skin, and its tail is tipped with red. The contrast between its dark body and brightly colored bill makes it one of the most visually stunning birds in the world. Toko toucans primarily eat fruit, but also consume insects, eggs, and small reptiles when available. They are social birds that often travel in small groups or pairs. They nest in tree cavities and may reuse old woodpecker holes. Both parents take part in incubating eggs and feeding the chicks. Their deep, frog-like croaks echo through the treetops, a sound that adds to the vibrant atmosphere of the South American tropics. The northern carmine bee-eater, Merops nubicus, is one of Africa's most vividly colored and graceful aerial hunters. Native to parts of sub-Saharan Africa, including countries like Senegal, Mali, Chad, Ethiopia, and Sudan, this stunning bird inhabits riverbanks, savannas, dry woodlands, and areas near large bodies of water. It prefers open landscapes where it can easily spot and pursue flying insects. This species is instantly recognizable thanks to its brilliant coloration. Its plumage is a dazzling blend of carmine red on the body with turquoise blue on the crown and rump. The wings are a deeper red, and the elongated tail feathers add a touch of elegance in flight. The black facial mask and slender black beak give it a sharp, alert appearance. Adults can reach about 24 to 25 centimeters in length, not including the extended tail streamers. The northern carmine bee-eater is an expert aerial predator, known for its impressive agility in the air. As its name suggests, it feeds primarily on bees and wasps, but also eats dragonflies, butterflies, and other flying insects. It often hunts from a perch, launching swiftly into the air to capture prey mid-flight. Before eating stinging insects, the bee-eater deftly removes the stinger by rubbing the insect against a hard surface. These birds are social and often nest in large colonies along sandy riverbanks. They dig horizontal tunnels into the soft earth, where the female lays 2 to 5 eggs. Both parents share incubation and feeding duties. Their calls, clear, high-pitched chirps, are heard frequently as they soar through the sky in small flocks, lighting up the African landscape with their presence. The Nicobar pigeon, Calawenus nicobarica, is one of the most striking and unique pigeons in the world. Found in the remote Nicobar Islands of India, as well as other small islands in coastal regions across Southeast Asia and the Pacific, such as the Philippines, Indonesia, and Papua New Guinea, this bird thrives in dense lowland forests, mangroves, and coastal woodlands. It prefers undisturbed islands, often nesting on offshore islets and flying to nearby larger islands to forage. The Nicobar pigeon is known for its iridescent plumage, which glows with metallic shades of green, blue, and bronze, especially on the mantle and wings. Its head and upper chest are a silvery gray, contrasting with the rich, shimmering body feathers. Long, hackle-like feathers hang down from its neck, giving it a ruffled, regal appearance. Its tail is short and pure white, a stark contrast to the rest of its dark, vibrant body. The bird's strong legs and feet are dark red, and it has a small black knob at the base of its bill, adding to its distinctive look. Unlike urban pigeons, Nicobar pigeons are ground feeders, foraging for seeds, fruits, berries, and small invertebrates. They are known to swallow stones to help with digestion, much like many other ground-dwelling birds. These pigeons are strong flyers and are capable of covering long distances between islands. They are social and often seen in flocks. During breeding season, they build nests in trees using twigs and leaves. The female usually lays a single egg, and both parents share incubation duties. Their beauty and rarity have made them a target for the illegal pet trade, and habitat destruction has put pressure on their populations, leading to conservation efforts to protect their dwindling numbers. As we reach the end of this quiet journey, take a moment to let their beauty settle in your heart. These 15 birds are more than just colors, feathers, and flight. They are gentle echoes of the world's oldest stories, whispered through the rustle of leaves and the hush of distant skies. In their presence, we're reminded that wonder still lives in the hidden corners of the earth, waiting to be seen, not rushed past. Their elegance teaches us stillness, their rarity, reverence. In a world that often moves too fast, these birds ask us to pause, to look closer, to feel more deeply. May their grace stay with you long after the screen fades, and may their quiet magic stir a lasting sense of awe. Thank you for walking with us through this delicate tapestry of wings, light, and silence. If you enjoyed this magical journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more unique escapes and dreamy designs.